Shalom, family, shalom. This is Grammy Yah. Let me take a sip. This that dandelion coffee that I was telling you guys about. I'll leave a link to that video for this dandelion coffee, you guys. Oh, it is so, so delicious. All right. You saw the title, okay? And so let me just tell you, they are so, so delicious over rice. And guess what? At the end of the video, I will pop open a jar over a bed of rice and eat it. Yes. All right, you guys. So let me start. You would need a debubbler. You would need your jar lifter. Excuse me. You would need a funnel, measuring spoons, and a measuring cup. All right. Here we go. I am working with quart-sized jars today. They've already been washed and everything. All right. And what I'm going to do is what I already did. I put an X on this lid because this is the lid that, this is the jar that I'm going to open just in case if it seals. This is already a used lid, but sometimes used lids, they do seal. All right. So I put an X on it. So, we're going to use some vegetable broth. You can use beef broth if you like. I'm going to use vegetable broth, and I'm going to use the store one today. You can make your own vegetable broth, but I'm trying to make this as simple as I know how. Because everybody knows that Grammy don't like staying in the kitchen a long, long, long time, okay? So I'm going to make it simple. All right, so here we go. We're going to start with our beans. Also, I have some green peppers cut up and some onions. All right. Here are my green peppers. Some of my green peppers started to turn yellow. That's fine. You know, eventually they were going to be yellow pepper. It doesn't matter if you have red peppers and you don't have green peppers. Throw them red peppers in there. And I just chopped up some onions. All right. So here we go. I'm going to start loading this up. Make sure you guys can see it. Okay. Take my funnel. And what we're going to do is, because these are kidney beans. Oh, let me tell you a little bit about the kidney beans. Okay, these are 2 1-pound bag of kidney beans, okay? What I did was I just washed my beans. I washed them. And I went through them to take out anything that didn't supposed to be in there. And I just washed them. I cleaned them. I did not soak them. And I did not soak them overnight. They're just washed beans. So these are no soak beans. All right. So anyway, since these are kidney beans, I will start out with a cup. All right. Because kidney beans are so big, they will swell. And they're going to fill this jar. So in the event, excuse me, in the event, if you want to add some meat to your jars, because you can, some sausage to pour on top of your rice and beans, you can add your sausage in the jar because meat and beans, they process at the same time. All right, the same time. And so if you do decide to add meat, because of these beans swell and they're so big, instead of a cup, I will use 3/4 of a cup. Okay. All right, here we go. I don't know how many jars these 2 pounds going to give me. All right, there you go. Now I'm going to add my peppers. This is a tablespoon measuring spoon, okay? I'm going to add a tablespoon, a heaping tablespoon of my peppers. And I'm going to add a heaping tablespoon of my onions. All right? And so with my blend, okay, like I said, I'm going to leave the measurements in the description box. But if you just need to know it right now, it's 2 teaspoons, no, 2 tablespoons. Wait a minute, I wrote it down. Okay, 2 tablespoons of garlic, 2 tablespoons of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of Tony's Chachere. But like I said, if you want a more spicier or a little bit more heat, you can add 2 tablespoons or 3 if you like. Or you can even add some cayenne pepper or some Cajun seasoning if you want it like that. 1 teaspoon of thyme and 1 tablespoon of dried parsley. Let me just show you what it looks like. Look at that blend. Doesn't that look delicious? Now I'm going to add my blend. Put on my funnel. And I'm going to add 2 teaspoons in each jar. Yes. All right. And now, where is my salt? I'll be right back. I will be using the Morton's canning and pickling salt today. All right. But you can use Himalayan sea salt, the pink Himalayan salt. And I'm going to mess up. And 1 teaspoon of salt. All right. Got that? Look at that. And now I'm going to add my vegetable broth. And we're going to fill it up to the 1-inch headspace, up to that first line right there. And now we're going to have to debubble. All right. And this is going to get the air bubbles out. This will keep your jars from siphoning. All right. So we're getting all those spices mixed up in there. And it smells so good, you guys. So good. And since I debubbled, I lost just a tad of my headspace here, right? Okay, and so you just add just a little bit. And now what we're going to do is wipe off our rims with vinegar, for the simple fact some seasonings may have gotten on it. And this is the time too, while you wiping, to make sure you don't have any nicks and any cracks on the top of your lids. All right, there we have it. That's simple. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my ring and my lid on, fingertip tight. Again, lid and ring, fingertip tight. And that's it. Look at that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to continue on filling up the rest of these jars, and I'll bring you back. All right, you guys, I have 7 quart-sized jars, and I did wind up with about 2 cups of the kidney beans left over. So what I'll do, I'll probably just go ahead and cook those. If not, I'll probably just start another canner and add some more to it and just can them. But let me just tell you, okay, I use 5 of these. They're 32 ounces. I caught these on sale for $1, and I got a lot of them, and that's why I used them. But this could be a lot of money for somebody, all right? And so, but what I do also use is I use the Better Than Bouillon, the vegetable. This one is seasoned roasted garlic. You can use this far as your broth, and it's so simple. Just take some out, put it in water, and then it dissolve, and that's your broth. The reason why I'm telling you it probably be cost efficient just to make your own broth, because like I said, I use 5 of these, and this is 32 ounces, so that's 160 ounces of broth that you need. If you're using quart-sized jars, if you're using pint-sized jars, you would need 80. So 80 ounces. So I'm just letting you know. And if you want to use these, you still can. You can like fill your jars up like halfway and then fill the rest up with water. But I like it, personally, I like it all the way broth, all the way up to the top. So yeah, so I just wanted to tell you guys that you can make your own broth. You don't have to buy it. But I'm showing you how to do it quick, okay? You know, to buy your own broth. So here we go. I have my canner and I have my water in my canner. I have a Presto 23 quart canner, you guys. And this canner holds 7 quart-sized jars, all right? And I have my water in my canner, and there is a line where you should have your water. And what I've done over the years, I've just used a Sharpie, and I just use my Sharpie so I can see that line more clearly, all right? And so all my jars are in here. My jars are room temperature, so my water is room temperature. Whatever inside your jars, that's what your water should be, all right? So I have hard water, so I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of vinegar into my canner, all right? And this is my top. This is very important, you guys. You see this little vent pipe right there? You have to make sure you can see straight through there. Make sure it's not clogged. Make sure your rubber gasket is nice and lubricated and it's up in there. So if you've been using it for a while, it's time to take it out and wash it and just spray Pam on it. Get it nice and lubricated, right? And this little vent valve right here, you make sure that goes up and down. Hold it. There's 2 sides to it. Hold it, twist it away from you, and the bigger side, twist it toward you. Make sure that is tight, because if it's not tight, your canner will not come up to pressure. All right? So there you go. I'm gonna put my lid on, close it up. Make sure that your canner is in the middle of your eye, okay? And I'm gonna turn this on medium high. I'm not gonna turn it on high right now. Right now, I'm just gonna have it on medium high, just in case if somewhere one of my jars the temperature is not the same. So just to be on the safe side, medium high, because I want all of them to come up to pressure at the same time. Let's say that you decided to use the broth and then you decided to use your last one and put water in it. That temperature between your broth and that water may be different. So always start out with medium high. All right, so my canner's shut. I'm on medium high. Now, what I have to do is, once this vent pipe right here starts to shoot steam steady, it's going to shoot steam steady. And once it shoots steam steady for 10 minutes, you have to time it. I'll bring you back. All right, family, I just turned my fire on high because this vent pipe has been shooting steam for 10 minutes steady. And now my canner is locked. Put your weight regulator on. Now I have to wait until my canner comes up to 10. I need 10 pounds of pressure for my elevation. If you do not know your elevation, just Google it. I have reached 10 pounds of pressure. Now I will dial my heat back just a tad. I will set my timer for 90 minutes. If your gauge go between 10 and 11, that is fine. After 90 minutes, you're going to turn your fire off. You're going to wait for that button right there to fall. It takes about 30 minutes. And once that button falls, it lets you know that your canner is safe to open. But I still wait between 10 to 15 minutes before I open my canner. All right, family, it's been about 20 to 25 minutes since this little button has dropped. Trust me, it's still a whole lot of steam in here. Just because the button drops, that don't mean you run in here and open up your canner. Sometimes you can wait hours to open it. All right, so we're gonna take off the weight regulator. All right, we're gonna unscrew the top and we're gonna lift this top up away from us because there's a lot of steam and you can burn your face. All right, so I'm gonna lift it up and I'm gonna lay it back down. Did you see all that steam? Oh my goodness, you guys, these beans smell so delicious. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to lift it up away from me and I'm going to carry it to the sink. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, I wish you guys could be here. I just heard one seal. All right, here we go. Look at that. Look at that. Yes. Here's the one that I'm going to open. It has the X on it. Oh my goodness. Smells so good in here. And what will happen is everything is still so hot. The beans will continue on cooking and swelling. So in the morning, we have a nice full jar of beans. Y'all hear that? And once it cools off, like in the morning when you take the rims off to wash them, you're gonna take the rims off in the morning to wash them in soapy water. They'll be all cool. And what I do is I'll shake it up and then all the juices and everything will be, and the beans will be all throughout the jar. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring you back because I'm going to open this jar right here and we're going to see and taste these beans. All right, family, I got my little minute rice ready. Throw that in here on my plate. Can you believe this used top? This is the second time I used this top and it's sealed. All right. Oh, smells so good, you guys. We're going to try these beans. They are extremely hot. It's a lot of beans in here. Let's see if I can do this. See if I can capture this on camera. They look so delicious. All the onions and the peppers, you can just smell them. Oh! And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take some of this good old juice and pour it. Gotta get this juice. Pour it on there. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I wish y'all was here. Ooh, I'm gonna bring it up to you. Be patient, be patient. Look at this, you guys. Oh, with that broth. Let's see if I need anything. Oh, this is hot. My hand hot. Look at this. Red beans and rice in no time. Y'all, this is so good. This plate is hot. Hold on. Here we go. I'll be able to hold it now. You guys, I mean, this is like the perfect blend. If you want cayenne, you can throw it on it. Some more Tony Satchers. I just don't like it really spicy. It's just a nice, wonderful taste. So just imagine if you're in an off-grid situation and you have these beans, you don't need nothing else. I mean, it's like perfect. I like being able to open up my canned foods and don't have to add any type of seasoning. You guys, it's hot. Y'all gotta try this. I'm sorry. Shut up and keep on talking. I wish I had somebody to smack. This is so good, you guys. Thank you, y'all. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't, hit that subscription button. Send this video to your friends and family. They're gonna love it. All right? If you like this video, please hit like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys. Y'all know I do. But guess what? I love the Most High more. Shalom.